been here for a long time. I've been living an American dream, as they call. But years ago, that dream came a nightmare. Morning. My name is Marlon Hernandez. I'm resident in Molden. Got a nice job. My family, I've been working hard, so I saved some money. Decide to buy a house. Bought the house and everything, fixing. We getting nice birthday party for the kids. I was so happy. But one day, things changed. My mortgage went up to almost $1,000. I didn't know why was that. I didn't have no expertise about mortgages. Came to realize that I was on one of those mortgages that they call subprime mortgages. I didn't know what to do. It got to a point that I couldn't come out with $1,000 extra a month. I couldn't pay for my mortgage for a few months, and I was desperate, looking for help. And they say nothing we can do. The bank don't want to help me. So I was so desperate. I started getting foreclosure letters. Then I heard about this lawyer promising to help people like me, and he says that he knows the suffering in our community, and he was willing to. He knew how the banks work, and it's not like the savior to my issues, to my problems. So to the point that I decided to make an appointment with him, and I got a meeting with him, and everything seems to be okay. He showed me documents and how successful he was and everything. But he says in order to, he had to review my documents in order for him to qualify me for this as a client. So he looked at the document and he said, "Oh, that's it. You qualify for that. The only issue is that I will have to come out with between $5,000 and $10,000 for him to help me get the loan modification." So I signed a paper and I said to please help me and wait. So I was gonna sell some items, even a vehicle. I say so. Somehow I borrow money and then I come out with the money and everything seems to be okay. But months get by and then all I'm getting is foreclosure letters, and I keep calling the lawyer. He says to wait and wait. At one point, I got set up the foreclosure date, and I decided to just go and look for the lawyer, which turned to be a very aggressive meeting from his position. And so he told me to go, and otherwise he was going to call the police. So I was so desperate I didn't know what to do. I called the Attorney General. I filed a claim and everything, but it was just stonewalls, no help. The day was coming for foreclosure, and somehow I get connected to this nonprofit organization. What they sent me to, they refer us to GVLS. GVLS got involved, and then that's when things. I realized that the issue was more difficult than what I was thinking. And I discovered that it wasn't just me, it was hundreds of Latinos, and Latinos. It was hundreds of us going in the same issue. This lawyer never helped us, only took our money in advantage or a disadvantage. So somehow GVLS got involved with us, and I see hope when they came on board, and through then we went to a long journey, but it was easier because there was with us courts, filings, and everything. Get to the point that my foreclosure stopped because of GVLS was involved in. I want to be a little short. What I'm trying to say is the Greater Boston Legal Service is not just legal services. It's a symbol of justice and hope, because my nightmare through Greater Boston Legal Service came back to be the dream that I was hoping. I not only I got the loan modification that I was looking for. Basically, it was a settlement, not no getting money out of it, but getting the loan modification with fair terms. So I ended up staying in my house, and the greatest thing also is that this lawyer, um, with the help of Greater Boston Legal Services, was this bar, and he won't be doing any damage to somebody else. And also, I got my money back thanks to Greater Boston Legal Service. The money that I paid the lawyer, I got it back. It's just no way for me to pay Greater Boston Legal Service, but I recognize the importance of this event and why I have to be involved with it. At least what I can do is come to my state representatives and ask them and thank them first, because it is not possible to bring justice without this kind of budget. But I want to say thank you, and also I'm here to ask my state representatives to really support Greater Boston Legal Service, because within it's just no legal services, but it's also the delivery of justice. I know the pandemic is difficult, but at the same time, right now, somebody might be suffering, somebody may be being abused, somebody might be in jeopardy or lose their property or their benefits. So it is important the work the Greater Boston Legal Services does. But without budget, that kind of performance, it can be possible. So I'm asking my legislators to really support Greater Boston Legal Service, because by doing that, you're not just supporting one person, you're supporting one family, you're supporting the community. Just, it's not nothing else more to say, but thank you, and please help us in order to get this justice and help to all the people. Thank you very much, and that's all I can say.